As you might have all saw by now, back in 2020, at the very end of the year, we saw the release of the next generation of consoles, including the new PlayStation 5 and Xbox series of consoles, and this brought about a lot of questions around the future of Minecraft and the next generation of the game. That's why in this video I'm going to be talking about how the huge next gen Minecraft update is still potentially happening, using a bunch of new proof and evidence we've actually received to show you what this update could be, and all of the evidence we have so far to suggest that it could be on the way, potentially even coming this year. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you're new around here for daily Minecraft content. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. Now, just to start off, I want to talk about this next generation update and what it could potentially include, just for any of you that may not know, before we actually get on to the release of this update and some proof and information we have to suggest that this is still on the way, potentially even this year. So let's start off with what is the next gen update, what could it be, and what features could it bring to Minecraft. Now basically, usually a next generation update means a game or something like that is being updated and upgraded to be completely enhanced and overhauled to use and utilize the power of the latest hardware. This has been done in the past with many games, and I'll get onto that in a moment, but basically what this would do is bring things like a better frame rate, better loading times, and a bunch of other stuff like that. It just made the game run a lot faster, look a lot better, and perform a lot better on a wider range of the new consoles. Now there's something pretty interesting we actually saw quite a while back from an official Xbox showcase before the release of the new consoles, where Minecraft was actually shown to be utilizing ray tracing, which allowed the game to have realistic lighting and shadows. Now the reason this is so exciting is because one of the most popular things to do on Minecraft, if you actually have Java Edition and own a computer, is to install shaders so that the game has these beautiful reflections and shadows and lighting, and it just gives a whole new perspective on the game. Forever now, players have been wanting this, and even I believe it was back in 2016, Mojang were working on the super duper graphics pack, which would bring shaders to Minecraft. However, that was cancelled at the time. We did not know what for, but many people now believe it was cancelled for ray tracing when the new technology emerged. Now you might think, why am I talking about this? Now let's get on to the proof we have. Now, as I said, ray tracing is something pretty interesting that has actually been shown to us. Minecraft has actually been shown to us officially by Xbox playing with ray tracing, and it looked incredible. Now I just want to take a moment to talk about another example which is actually happening right now. You can literally see this and actually see footage and gameplay of this and proof. But Doom Eternal is actually a game also owned by Xbox now. It is made by a studio called Bethesda, but Bethesda is now owned by Microsoft, just like Mojang. We'll get back to that in a minute. But Bethesda basically made a game called Doom Eternal, and I think it came out a few years ago now. That game is now being updated to take advantage of Xbox's latest consoles, the Xbox Series S and X, and it is being updated with nothing other than ray tracing. So it's pretty interesting when you actually discover that a studio owned by Xbox, or I should say Microsoft, is actually updating their game with a next generation version to use ray tracing. If you think that sounds a bit familiar, it does, because Mojang, as I said earlier, is also owned by Microsoft, who makes the Xbox, and they of course make Minecraft. And what have people been talking about and speculating is going to be added to a next generation version of Minecraft? It is ray tracing. So maybe Xbox has a bit of an influence over their studios, and they're encouraging them to add these very cool, unique next generation features. At the moment, we really do not know. All we can really do is speculate. But something pretty interesting you can actually test out for yourself. If you own an Xbox console, if you go down the list of games you actually own, if it has a next generation updated version, you will actually see a little X/S in the bottom left corner. For example, games like Fortnite have this. Also Halo and Sea of Thieves, other Microsoft owned games. So it's quite interesting to see all of kind of Xbox's main studio first party games have actually been updated with next generation versions. But something pretty interesting is obviously Minecraft is one of the most popular, successful games out there, one of the most trending, so many people still play it and talk about it. But something that's quite strange is this game has not been updated with a next generation version yet. So maybe Mojang is still working on this and they are seriously trying to get ray tracing to work on these new next generation consoles. All of the evidence kind of suggests that it is still going to happen, and if I think about it now, I think that this would actually be revealed at the upcoming Minecraft Live event. I did a video about this previously, I'll put a link down below in the description to it so you can check it out. But is it just me, or is it a coincidence that other Xbox owned games and publishers are updating and upgrading their games with next generation versions, all apart from Minecraft, which is still speculated to have ray tracing in the works? Think about it, if Mojang were not going to add ray tracing by now, why would they have not just updated it to have better performance and better loading times on the new consoles? A next generation update does not have to be ray tracing or anything crazy, but the fact that Mojang have not even made a next gen version yet just makes me think they're holding out until the Minecraft Live event, where they will be revealing a huge new next generation update. Be sure to let me know what you think about this down below in the comments. Personally, I do fully believe and expect to be receiving a next generation version of Minecraft. I think the changes this would bring is, of course, ray tracing. Like the fact that it was shown off at an official Xbox event so long ago now just makes me think even more that this is on the way. And obviously with Mojang being owned by Microsoft and obviously Minecraft being tied in with that, it makes sense that a very impressive update would be worked on for the next generation Xbox to draw players in. It's very smart for marketing and it's very smart for the game. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and would you like to see ray tracing added to Minecraft? Personally, it's one of the things I'm most excited for. Like, it would just bring a completely new perspective to Minecraft. It'd bring in a whole new audience, and I think it would be probably the biggest update ever for the game. It may not seem like a lot, but this would be by far the biggest ever change to the game. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new around here for daily Minecraft content. I'm gonna go now, play some Minecraft. Have a good day and goodbye.